So in this email, I'm not talking about email infrastructure. I'm also not talking about a copy of the email itself. I'm not talking about deliverability, and I'm not talking about how you can make a lead list. But I'm going to talk about the exact method we use to book 100s to thousands of meetings for our clients and for ourselves. So it's the exact method, the exact sequence, the exact 5 emails we use for this. And I'm going to tell you how you can test these different angles to scale your email campaigns to the moon. So it all begins with email 1. The template of email 1 is the most important because it's also the email that people are going to reply on the most. So you start obviously with hi first name, and then a personalized first line. So you mention that, hey, I saw you were the CEO of company X, and I think you are responsible of sales, marketing, etc. So you want to give something personalized in the first line. It doesn't have to be AI. It can be just with the normal parameters you have in your instantly on your smart lead account. Depth into the problem statement. So the problem statement can be industry specific. For example, you know most companies struggle with generating consistent leads. So it can be a broader problem, but for a specific industry. Then you go into the solution and your offer. So we help X with Y without Z. So they're basically just 2 lines of text. First, the problem they could have, and then the solution, your offer you have. And then you can add social proof if you have it. So, like we did with company X, where we generated Y. The last line is a CTA. So we test 4 different CTAs in the beginning of our sequence. The first is the Loom video. So you're going to say something like, I've made a video where I talk about how we can do this for your company. Or a direct offer where you go directly on what you can offer for the company. A lead magnet, so something you can give away for free, which is valuable. Or a soft CTA, something like I want to learn more, for example. So the most important part is that you test those 4 CTAs during an A/B test. So there are 4 different angles. So a lot of people react on different CTAs. It's very industry specific, but it's also very job title specifics. CEOs would rather love a direct offer, while a manager of a certain company would like a Loom video. So you begin A/B testing the CTA angles with a minimum of 250 emails per CTA. When you have the winning CTA, you then can scale it further. When you're scaling it, you start testing 4 different body text angles. So for example, we start then with A/B testing the offer. So we keep the CTA the same, we keep the problem statement the same, and then we're going to check, all right, which is the best angle for the offer for our industry. And if we tested that with 250 emails per offer, then we go to the problem statement and we're going to test, all right, what is the best problem statement for the industry? And if we have that, then we have 3,000 to 4,000 leads. We have a lot of booked meetings already, but then we can scale it up to the moon. All right, then 4 days later, we send them a follow up. It looks like the first email, but shorter. People are very busy. They don't not see your first email, or they are just doing other things. Just so, but don't copy and paste it. Just go into the problem statement, go into the offer, social proof, and the CTAs again. But give it other words. Just try to switch it up a little bit. Then you wait 3 days, and you follow up with a more focused on the CTA. So, hey, I have this video for you. Would you like it? Focus on the value you give. For example, for the lead magnet, hey, I made this for you. Would you like it? It's totally free. It's more like a reminder based on the first 1 to 2 emails. And then you go in email 4, you wait 3 days, and you go to the pass on email. So ask if the person is the right person to talk about. For example, who is the best person in your company to discuss marketing? Then the prospect may be going to react like, hey, it's me. How can I help you? Or you can better email this person in my company. Then you have 4 emails and you already have positive replies and you already have booked meetings. But then 21 days later, you're going to send email 5. And it's all about timing. Maybe they are on a leave, maybe they are busy. But 21 days later, you're going to ask, or you're going to ask if this is a better time to discuss your offer. It looks like, hey, is this a better time to discuss marketing? Or hey, is this a better time to discuss if you can handle more prospects into your pipeline? Just make sure that it's a short email to follow up on them. So these are the 5 emails we use to book hundreds and thousands of meetings with our for our clients and for us. So the exact words we use, I'm going to tell them in another video, but not in this one. This is only the sequence we use to make sure to book those meetings. It's still very important to keep testing. Like I mentioned, we first test the CTA, then we test the body text or the offer, and then we test the problem statement. Use spin taxes so you won't get so the deliverability is good and you won't land in spam, and make sure to use more you than I get a lot of emails of people that use way too much I do this for you, I everything is about themselves, but you need to focus on the prospect, on the company you're sending the email to. So if you have any questions, please leave it down in the comments, and thank you very much for watching.